Hey, what's going on, DDO players? Axel here. Welcome to my DDO vlogging series where I talk about myself, my channel, and what I've been doing in DDO. First of all, I want to say thanks to everyone who has subscribed in the past few weeks. My channel's up to almost 250 subscribers. That's really cool. So thanks to everybody who has hit that subscribe button at some point. It really helps the channel get noticed, and I also appreciate all the likes and comments. It's really cool to see that 245 people actually like my videos enough to hit that button. It's really cool. I really appreciate it. I also applied for and was granted status as an official DDO fan site. That's really cool. My YouTube channel is now listed on DDO.com, and I can advertise and talk about my videos on the fan site section. That's really cool. Hopefully it will get a few more people interested in the DDO YouTube community. There's not just me, there's really a lot of other cool people that you can check out, like Dirty William, there's Ginger Spice, there's VML. There's a lot of other people that do some really cool stuff on YouTube, so I'll put links to all those guys in the description. So a little off topic, but it's really cool to see that the fan site that I'm running is actually doing well, and I encourage anyone who is interested in doing this type of thing to create your own fan site and see if you can get noticed a little bit. As far as what I'm doing on the site, I know it's been a little while since I've had a video. It's actually been my longest lapse ever, I believe, in videos, and that's because I've had a lot of stuff going on in my real life, which I'll go into a little bit later. But as far as stuff I'm working on and I want to do on the channel, I don't know about this week, but coming up, hopefully sooner than later, I'm definitely going to do another. Well, I've got several other enhancement tree videos in the works. The next one is probably going to be the human slash PDK tree. It's one of the racial trees that it's probably going to be more helpful for people, because that's one of the trees that people actually spend points in more than others. A lot of them, like, I did a video on half-orc tree because I really like that race just from a flavor perspective. But as far as actually making a video on a topic that people will find helpful, I think human is a good one. A lot of people do spend points in that tree, unlike other racial trees, which people tend to ignore because all the class stuff is so much better. But the human tree actually has a lot of good stuff in it. So I'm probably going to do that next. As far as all the big news and what's been going on in the game, the Temple of Elemental Evil has been the big news in DDO land. I personally, I'll have to say, I've not run it a whole lot on live. Actually, I've not run it all on live. I've run it a few times on Lamania. Those more or less to do testing and to give feedback for the Players Council forums, but I've not run it a whole lot on live. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm not going to go into tons of detail right now on what I feel, because I'm going to make a update 25 review video is whenever I feel I've absorbed the update enough and actually got enough playtime with the temple to give a well-rounded opinion on it. I'll have to be honest, I've not spent a whole lot of time in DDO the past few weeks. Like I mentioned, have a lot of crazy stuff going on in real life. I've been playing some other games. I've only played about probably 5 hours of DDO in the past 2 weeks, and that was mainly because of another game I play. I'm a really big Smash Brothers player. I play in tournaments. I played in a tournament this past weekend, so I was playing all kinds of Smash the past week or two to get ready for it. So that's the main reason I haven't been ignoring DDO a little bit, but now that that tournament's over, I can focus my gaming time on DDO. I've also had a lot of personal stuff, which I'm not going to really don't want to go into on here on YouTube, but I've had a lot of stuff going on that's kind of prevented me from getting the gaming time I usually get, which granted isn't as much as I used to have. I'm not a 40-hour a week DDO person. My good, well, you could call it my worst week or my best week, depending on if you see spending tons of time in this game is a good or a bad thing, but I spend usually 15 hours to 20 hours a week, probably. Something like that, maybe 3 or 4 play sessions a week, a little bit longer. when one of those play sessions is on the weekend. But I'm definitely going to get more into DDO in the next few weeks now that my other gaming interest and other real life stuff is kind of toned down. As far as what I've been doing with the playtime I've had the past few weeks, the limited playtime, I've been playing my main, as you can see in the gameplay footage you're watching now. I ran a Tower of Despair run, which I'll be honest, it's been a long time since I ran Tower of Despair. And even when cap was 20, I very rarely ran it. Because I played mainly clerics, I wasn't too attracted to the ring sets, even back in their heyday. I mainly ran Shroud and a lot of VOD and Hound, stuff like that. I really didn't get into the Amrath content a whole lot, even though it used to be awesome back in the day. Probably a good thing I ran it to get a little more familiar with it. The next update, update 26, is going to be, as far as we know, is going to be the epic version of Amrath. We still don't know if Amrath is going to have an epic TOD or not. I actually had a chat on the forums with one of the members of the DDO staff, and they said, they gave me the impression that they weren't quite sure yet if they were going to epic TOD. They are going to make completely new adventure packs, so we won't be seeing epic versions of any of the Amrath quests, which is kind of a downer because I think they're really well designed and well worth being epic. We will see an epic version of the Shroud. Now it won't be this. This is not coming in update 26. This will be later. Update 26, as far as we know, as far as I understand, is going to be epic Amrath. And maybe we might get Warlock in the next update. We don't know. It could be this update, it could be the next update. They really haven't told us, but we'll definitely be getting epic Amrath with the next update. But they will be new adventure packs. Still, the jury's still out on epic TOD. Got a little off topic there, but as far as other stuff I've been doing with my main, just working on my epic completionist. Still, he's up to about level 25, almost have my first primal life done. I'm not enjoying Fury of the Wild that much. That's the destiny I'm kind of forced to be in primal. There is Avatar of Nature. I'm not sure which one's better. I think Fury's a little better, but I might give Avatar of Nature a shot. One of the things about my build, since it's two-handed fighting, it can't benefit from a lot of the stuff in Avatar of Nature. I've considered switching the build to two-weapon fighting just for a couple, maybe for the next primal epic life, just to give it a shot. I've always liked two-handed fighting more than two-weapon fighting because of the increased range. I like cleaving, but I might give it a shot. I'm not going to say I'm getting burned out on DDO, but if I switch my build up a little bit, it'll help with the monotony. I still love playing the epics, and I will continue to do that, but going to weapon fighting might give me a little more incentive to play. It might give me a little bit more fun than I've been having recently. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it was more or less a rambling session. I will, like I mentioned, be having the human enhancement tree video and the update 25 review video coming out in the near future, hopefully this week for the human enhancement tree video, and maybe the following week for the update 25 review video. We'll just have to see how much playtime I can fit in, if I feel like I've had enough experience with the new content to warrant a review. I hope you guys enjoy this video series, even though it's more of it's not an organized video series. It's just me grabbing the mic and talking, and I enjoy making it because this is a series I don't have to prep so much for. I really like doing the more strategy tip type videos, but they do require a lot of prep. They require quite a bit of time of me sitting down, mapping out everything I'm going to say, whereas these vlog videos, I don't do any prep. I just pick up a mic and record, and that's why a little bit of a ramble, a little less organized than the other videos are. But as always, thanks for checking out my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and tell your DDO friends and guildies about my channel. Thanks for watching.